delving into the long and perplexing journey to comprehend HIV and AIDS. We examine the origins, characteristics, and early recognition of this devastating disease. In this episode, we will unravel the enigma surrounding HIV, its progression to AIDS, and its probable source. Before we dive deeper into the fascinating world of HIV and AIDS, make sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. HIV, which stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, is a retrovirus that primarily targets immune cells, particularly CD4 T cells. Retrovirus signifies that it employs RNA, a less stable relative of DNA, as its genetic material. After infiltrating a cell, HIV converts its genetic information into DNA using a unique enzyme, then integrates this DNA into the host genome. This stealthy approach is one reason why HIV has proven so challenging to combat. CD4 T cells, the primary targets of HIV, play a crucial role in coordinating various immune responses when the body detects threats. Therefore, maintaining a healthy population of these cells is vital. HIV spreads through bodily fluids like blood, semen, vaginal fluid, and breast milk, making transmission possible through activities such as sexual contact, shared needles, and breastfeeding. However, it's important to note that saliva does not transmit the virus due to its composition, containing antibodies and antimicrobial proteins that inhibit HIV transmission. Initially, when someone contracts HIV, they may experience flu-like symptoms such as fever, headache, rash, sore throat, and muscle and joint pain. These symptoms arise because the virus infects numerous cells, prompting the immune system to respond vigorously. However, as specific antibodies develop within a few weeks, these symptoms generally subside, and individuals may remain asymptomatic for extended periods, often spanning decades. Unfortunately, HIV eventually depletes T cell counts to a critical level, rendering the immune system incapable of defending against potential threats. When this occurs, the individual is diagnosed with AIDS, or acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Typically, AIDS is diagnosed when T cell counts fall below 200 cells per microliter of blood, or when opportunistic infections take hold. Opportunistic infections, which are typically easily repelled by a healthy immune system, become severe threats due to the weakened immune response brought on by HIV. This information may seem familiar to you, but imagine a time when these basic facts were unknown. In the 1980s, when the AIDS crisis began, the medical community faced a baffling phenomenon. Young, otherwise healthy gay men were succumbing to rare infections and cancers. This crisis led to the initial recognition of AIDS. An immunologist at UCLA first observed this pattern when he encountered 5 patients, all gay men in their 20s or 30s, suffering from an unusual lung infection caused by a typically harmless fungus. By June, 2 of these patients had died. Shortly after, a dermatologist in New York reported cases of Kaposi's sarcoma, a rare cancer, among young gay men. Over the next 2.5 years, 26 cases of Kaposi sarcoma were documented in New York and Los Angeles, with some patients also exhibiting the fungal lung infection. At this point, scientists had limited knowledge about the disease, unsure of its cause, transmission mode, or how to protect against it. It was initially referred to as GRID, or gay-related immune deficiency, reflecting the striking association with gay men. However, AIDS soon emerged among various groups, including hemophiliacs, IV drug users, women, infants, and heterosexual men. The disease's presence in Haitian immigrants, in the absence of any known gay contact, was particularly significant. It suggested that AIDS was likely infectious and transmitted through blood. In March 1983, the CDC issued a warning regarding blood transfusions, acknowledging that the disease could be spread through both homosexual and heterosexual intercourse. Both debates about saliva transmission would ensue later. The quest to identify the infectious agent began earnestly. French molecular biologist Luc Montagnier suspected a virus, while Robert Gallo at the NIH in the US independently identified a retrovirus in AIDS patient samples. In 1983, both groups published their findings, although the viruses received different names initially. Eventually, they were recognized as one and the same, leading to the official naming of the AIDS-causing virus as HIV in 1986. The origin of HIV intrigued scientists. Observations of AIDS-like diseases in macaque monkeys sparked curiosity. Blood samples from these afflicted monkeys revealed a virus similar to HIV, termed SIV, or simian immunodeficiency virus. Researchers hypothesized that HIV might have crossed the species barrier from primates to humans. The cut hunter hypothesis suggested that butchering chimpanzees for bushmeat, SIV-infected chimp blood entered cuts or was ingested, leading to infection. Genetic analysis of HIV revealed multiple lineages, each corresponding to a spillover event. The current epidemic is traced back to one such event involving chimpanzees living near the Congo in southwestern Cameroon. HIV-1, the most common strain in humans, is believed to have first infected humans around 1908. By the 1920s, the virus likely made its way to Kinshasa, a bustling city where HIV could have spread through sexual contact and injectable drugs. The absence of disposable syringes meant that syringes were inadequately sterilized between patients, possibly facilitating HIV transmission. Haiti played a pivotal role in the virus's global journey. Haitian immigrants who had worked in the Congo and were exposed to HIV returned to Haiti, where the virus proliferated. A plasmapheresis center using a blood mixing machine may have contributed to the rapid spread of HIV. By 1982, a significant portion of young mothers in a Port-au-Prince slum tested HIV positive. HIV entered the United States around 1969, likely from a single infected individual or unit of plasma from Haiti. The virus's arrival in the U.S. marked the beginning of the global HIV epidemic, spreading to the Americas, Europe, and Asia. The story of HIV and AIDS is one of both scientific intrigue and immense human impact, reminding us of the importance of ongoing research and vigilance in the face of infectious diseases. Now we'd love to hear from you. What questions or topics related to HIV and AIDS would you like us to explore further in our upcoming episodes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more enlightening insights into the world of science. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.